Welcome to this Saturday afternoon presentation of NBA basketball, right here on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg alongside, and our sideline reporter tonight, Doris Burke. Looking at Sacramento, they want to turn it around after the loss to the Heat in Miami. Now Sacramento starting five. Rudy Gay is out there with Caspi. Then there's Bellinelli. That's Rajon Rondo. And it's Cousins in a center.
And Scott Skiles has been around the league as a coach for a while now, coming home to where he played most of his career here in Orlando. And at times, he can be a demanding coach.
Now here's Gordon. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Fournier. Score the basket. Nice shot after missing his first attempt. And Greg, you're right. Skiles is what, we'd call a no-nonsense coach. Makes perfect sense when you think about the team that now Clark, he's going to go coach in Orlando.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, he was great at developing players, and that's exactly why the Orlando Magic hired him. Plays with an edge, but he develops players quite nicely, too.
Holds him accountable, doesn't he?
Yep, well said.
Well, Merry Christmas. I mean, that was a freebie.
Payton kicks to Oladipo. Back to Payton. And he was camped in the lane there, and he gets the 3-second call. And here in the first, closing in on 2 minutes play. Rondo kicks to Caspi. Feeds to Bellinelli. Fires for 3. They get it back. Cousins.
Just not enough bodies on the glass right there, and they paid for it.
Well, Greg, I know you're a little guy, but you know what it means to box out, and it's an effort thing and a mindset deal. You got to get your body between that other player and the ball.
And it'll be Orlando with their first time out of the game right here. For DeMarcus Cousins, his numbers have been flat out phenomenal. I mean, just incredible. Sometimes hidden by the lack of what's around him in Sacramento, especially, Greg, when you compare last year's stats with other centers in the NBA.
Yeah, he's averaged nearly 5 points more per game than the next center. Top 3 in rebounding for all centers. This guy is the complete package down low.
And about 2 minutes played here in the first quarter. Payton with the ball. To the paint. Looking for Oladipo. He gets it there. Can't get it to go. And Sacramento will go the other way with it. And it's Rondo penetrating. Pass to Bellinelli. Kicks to Caspi. At the elbow, it's Cousins. Plenty of space. Orlando grabs the miss. And up the court come the Magic on the break. That's good. Oladipo's got his first points of the night.
Such a strong finisher on the fast break.
And, Greg, I love the fact he's always in control. Even though he's going at breakneck speed, he still maintains his body control.
And then Cousins with the dunk.
Boy, that was a violent throw down there.
You're telling me.
I mean, it's almost like he doesn't like the rim.
To the inside. There's the steal. Nobody near Gay. No good. And Orlando the other way now. Rondo against Payton. Up top, Oladipo. uses both hands to slam it down.
Whoa. That'll wake you up.
Is he an athlete or what?
No doubt about it. It's almost as if he lives in the air, and dunks like that have become quite commonplace.
Outside for Rondo. It's deflected. Out of bounds. Kings ball as Sacramento keeps possession. Bellinelli dishes to Cousins. Just 5 to shoot. Fades away. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D. For Orlando, they've gone 3 of 5 shooting the ball so far. Now here's Payton. Quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game.
You know, the defense has got to do a much better job of fighting over those screens.
And, Greg, especially when the ball is in his hands. I mean, come on now. You know he doesn't miss too many open looks like that.
The Orlando Magic come into this one following a loss to the Minnesota Timberwolves. Now the dish to Vucevic. He kicks to Oladipo. Back to Vucevic. And a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for 2.
And one thing about Nikola Vucevic, he owns the boards. Posted a top 10 double-digit average in each of the past 3 seasons. Plus, he's equally adept on both the offensive and defensive glass.
And both free throws good for Vucevic. Well, Greg, you were talking about watching Vucevic. He doesn't have the athleticism to beat people to the ball on rebounds, but Clark, he does have an exceptional, ability to box out well. He's got that long reach. He can make steals.
Good technique, really great size, and a hunger to chase down the rebound. So you don't have to jump high to rebound effectively. As a matter of fact, Kevin, most outstanding rebounders are not high risers. They're quick jumpers, they're strong, and they pursue the pump.
That's a good point. And fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot 2. That one on Vucevic. You look at him physically, and Rudy Gay is the complete package at the small forward spot. Nothing holding him back.
You know, Kevin, he comes in at 6'8", has that solid frame, unbelievable athletic ability with the speed to go with that for a player of his height. He is a true talent.
Outside Gordon. Here's Fournier. Gay with the block. Shot is off. Payton with some nice D. Orlando leading by 4.
And with Rudy Gay, the physical part of the game has never been a problem with him. As great a physical player as any other small forward in the league, his one drawback is he can get in his own head at times and not play to his strengths.
Rondo kicks to Caspi. That is good. Caspi's got his first 2 points of the night.
Yeah, heads-up aggressive play right there. Saw the smaller man on him and took it straight to the basket.
And he'll shoot free throws here. Clearly fouled on that shot that time. The whistle blowing.
And no doubt a lot of players can get in their own head, like Gay does at times. He does so much on the floor. It is odd when he vanishes for stretches of the game. On pure talent, he has few peers in the league.
And so Fournier nails both of them.
Probably as close to a sure thing as you can have at the free throw line.
Rondo kicks to Cousins. Pass to Gay. Down low. It's stolen by Vucevic. And up the court come the Magic on the break.
You have got to be kidding me.
Clark, talk about taking things into your own hands.
I tell you what, that's one of those plays where you want to get credit for not only the bucket, but also the assist.
Rondo kicks to Cousins. Gets some rim on the way in, and the bucket's good. Cousins has got 6.
You know, he'll make you scratch your head and throw your hands up as a defender. I mean, you just don't know how to play.
Peyton passes to Oladipo. Here's Gordon. Got a piece of it. The Kings trail by 4. Outside Rondo. He dishes it to Casper. And it's good, coming on the assist by Rajon Rondo. 5 points in the game.
Beautiful pick by the big man, Cousins.
Gordon. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
Flying high and throwing down the hard one-hander.
One of his favorite moves right there, guys.
And really, he does that one as well as anyone. Kev, you're right. That's like his signature move once he goes airborne.
Here's Bellinelli. No scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. Kicks it out to Gay.
Not really his best quarter as far as scoring, but let's see if he can eventually get back on track.
But they get it back. And it's Vucevic missing. And the Kings pushing it up now. Rondo's running. Caspi for 3. And Oladipo pulls it down. Magic leading by 3.
And former coach of the year, George Karl, making his way back into the league last season. Kings picked him up halfway through the year to kind of stabilize their coaching situation.
Now a timeout called by Orlando. And what a pickup to get a guy like Carl Gregg on their bench, as you mentioned. He's just been a winner, Clark, his entire career.
Well, he's climbing the ladder in the all-time wins category as a coach, and also he's a cancer survivor. He's overcome a battle with cancer, and that also lends itself to having great compassion and respect for George Karl.
As did his son Kobe.
That's
Remember
right.
that? Yeah.
That's right. It was a family affair.
Platoon swap here for Sacramento. So it's Orlando now. 3-point lead. Kuzma's with the block. Now here's Collison, the fast break opportunity. Here's McLemore. Now that's how to finish the break. Throw down with force.
Textbook. Nice pass. Great catch. Even better finish.
Here's Peyton. There's the pick. To the middle. Kicks it out to Gordon. 6 on the shot clock. And he gets the bucket.
How about battling through the impact there and then willing that basketball in?
Boy, it does your heart good to see that kind of determination in a player. Really excellent focus that time.
And Gordon, no good on that one. And for Aaron Gordon, so much fanfare entering the 2014 draft, selected 4th overall, which was actually a couple of shots higher, I think, Greg, than many experts thought.
I agree. And, you know, a lot of people obviously liked him, but Orlando clearly loved him and had very high hopes for this young man. And, of course, the injured foot, only 11 games a season ago and never really got back on track.
Here are the Magic now. Sacramento able to drain the 3. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. Here's McLemore. And it goes as the official calls the foul. Count it. He'll shoot one more at the free throw line.
And, you know, getting back to Aaron Gordon, his defense is really what had scouts most excited. He has the rare combination of strength, lateral quickness, and ups to defend multiple positions.
Oladipo, good.
They have repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid dividends.
And with as many points as they've gotten in the paint, you know, they haven't had to do much work on the perimeter. You know what? A low percentage pass on that one, but sometimes it's worth the risk.
Well, that time the risk did not pay off because it was well defended.
Now here's Collison. He hasn't yet put up any points in this one. Here's Payton. Throws down the breakaway jam.
And that's the classic 1-2 punch right there. I mean, nice steal. And then how about the elevation, Kevin, on the finish?
And Greg, nothing spurs some quick offense like a great play defensively.
That indicates the importance of great on-the-ball defense, as was displayed right there.
And talking about Aaron Gordon, everyone knew coming in that he was kind of unrefined. You're betting on his upside and hoping that he develops a consistent shot. And boy, if he does, you're talking about a guy who could become a pro.
Here in the early portion of this game.
Yeah, but neither team really able to jump ahead.
It reminds me of that cameo song, Back and Forth.
Here's Collison. The Magic getting the bucket. Inside, Curry. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him. The Kings were off to a hot start last year, but things certainly fell apart midway. A big factor in that was the messy firing of their coach, Mike Malone.
Yeah, really, that firing came out of nowhere to the fans and the players, and it seemed odd to fire a coach that has been leading his team to good basketball.
Pick by Vucevic. Payton kicks to Oladipo. Off target on the 15-footer. McLemore with the ball. Now Payton defending. Collison dishes to AC. And it's Orlando with the rebound.
Excellent, really solid job actually by the defense to get in his way as he was going up for that one.
Now Payton, 6 points for him. Passes it to Fournier. That's in, coming off an assist from Payton. Payton's got 4 assists in the game. 1 quarter in the books, and it's been a close one so far. Orlando. And off we go, a close. Game now starting the second quarter. And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the Magic.
They pounded the ball inside in the first half, forcing the D to collapse, and that frees up the shooters going forward.
They also came out of the locker room with their running shoes on. I mean, their transition game has been full throttle.
Sacramento's gone 3 of 7 tonight from three-point territory. Payton and Oladipo, the explosive backcourt pair. Gordon and Vucevic together in the post. And it's Fournier in the small forward position. That's who's out there for Orlando. Curry outside.
outstanding perimeter defense there. That was a well-contested shot.
Yeah, and you know he takes a lot of pride in his defense. There are no easy threes if he's on you.
How about the passing? They are moving the ball without any thought, without any individual agenda.
Yeah, and it's really fun to see that kind of unselfishness. Really hard not to appreciate all the assists they've racked up.
Orlando leading. And here is Payton. Oladipo right side. Trying to find Vucevic. Gets it to him. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Oladipo. So a new group on the floor for Orlando. And we played through the first minute here in the second. Down low. Cuts off the pass. And here they come. And here they go. And it's slammed in by Smith.
Yeah, how about the sharp steal and then run out? It looks like they're ready to put the hammer down.
We've been waiting for one of these teams, Greg, to pull away. Maybe that'll be a springboard for them.
Could be. A dunk like that coming off a great defensive play has to build some momentum.
We're closing in on 2 minutes played here in the second quarter. Nicholson passes to Napier. Shot clock at 6. And the rejection by Cousins. Out of bounds, Sacramento takes possession. And here's Rondo. At the top of the key, Gay. To the inside. No good. And it's the Magic taking it the other way. Marble's shot is off. The Kings trail by 3. Here's Azania. And he goes in for the tie.
Boy, there's a little extra on that one, fellas. Nobody's going to stop that.
Not when he comes in with the tomahawk. That's just too much force.
Goodness, you cannot punch it any harder than that.
Magic leading by 5. We're just over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. There's the triple. That one's off. He's now 1 for 2.
Kevin, I didn't like that defensive effort at all, but they're lucky he missed it.
Yeah, you hope that's not indicative of the type of D they're going to play, because if they do, they're going to have struggles with him tonight.
And, you know, guys, Marco Bellinelli really hit his stride 2 seasons ago. He was way up across the board as a shooter and assist man. Even his rebounding had improved over his career averages. But then last year, he took a bit of a step back.
Here's Napier. He's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. Nicholson kicks to Marble. Clock at 6. And the rejection by Cousins. Now Bellinelli. Rondo dishes to Casper. Back to Rondo. The 3. It's good for his second make. He's made 2 of 3 so far. Talking about Bellinelli, he won the NBA three-point shootout back in 2014. Like he'd perfected his stroke. That gave him, Greg, confidence in every other part of his game.
And talent is one thing, but confidence truly does trump almost everything else. And he just didn't seem to have it last season. But he has that craftiness and high-level skill set to really bounce back this year and prove that he's the real deal.
And it's the Kings with the ball, following the bucket by Orlando. Rondo wide open. Again, Rondo missing. Orlando's gone 1 of 2 on 3-pointers here in the second quarter so far. Napier kicks to Nicholson. Off the mark there with the 3-point shot. Here's Napier. He's covered by Rondo. Now the feed to Smith. 18 feet away, and he knocks it down. Now it's a 4-point Magic lead.
After going scoreless in the first, he's really found a way to turn it on here in the second quarter.
And there's the foul. Will go on Shabazz Napier. That'll be his second foul of the game. Here is Rondo. 5 points in the game. From about 19 feet, Bellinelli gets the bucket. Bellinelli's got 4 points in the quarter. The Magic have gotten exactly half their shots to go down here in the second. 5 of 10. There's Marble. And so we are... A trip to the line. Official saw the contact, and he'll shoot 2.
And really the defense fouling there to prevent the layup, but that's exactly what you need to do.
It is. I mean, no reason to back off and give him the layup. I mean, much better off making him go to the line.
And he can't hit the second. Well, the Magic knew that last season would be one, Greg, for developing a young team like they had needs to grow before they can really compete.
And you touched upon it, Kevin. They really were a young team last season. Third youngest team in the league by the end of the year. How about an average age of just over 24 years old?
Napier passes to Marble. They set the pick. Here's Napier. He's covered by Rondo. Just 4 to shoot. Nicholson's shot is off. Sacramento's gone 2 for 5 from three-point land since the end of the first. And then Cade with the dunk.
Hang time on that rim puts a little whipped cream on that angel food cake there.
it's a tight ball game, and those displays of strength, Clark, can get one team rolling.
Agreed.
And also the other on its heels. Let's see how this one turns out.
Went for the two-hander on that slam. That's where the weight room comes into play, Kevin.
I think some urgency from him there.
I think he's sensing that this is a critical time in the game, fellas.
Terrific job that time defending at the rim. I mean, it's not an easy task stopping that fella when he's headed to the bucket like that. Good job.
And he uses both hands to jam it in.
And it doesn't really matter who starts the break with how he runs the floor. He seems to always be the one who finishes it.
Yeah, he is so fun to watch and how he attacks the rim at full speed like that, man. It's something to behold the way that guy gets to the rim.
And the foul called on Jason Smith. That's his first foul. Rondo kicks to Cousins. No good on the triple. The Magic have gone 6 of 13 so far from the field here in the second quarter. Picked by Vucevic. Oladipo outside. He feeds it to Vucevic. And stolen by Cousins. Outside Rondo. Dishes it to Casper. And it's Rajon Rondo with the foul. That's his first foul. Orlando trailing here. Payton outside. The pass to Vucevic. Feeds it to Oladipo. Shot, high post. It's hauled in by the Kings. Cousins has got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Gate kicks to Cousins. And foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot two.
DeMarcus Cousins can really be unstoppable at times on offense. He's shown star qualities ever since he stepped into the NBA. But it wasn't until last season that he was voted to the All-Star game.
And he's good on the second. And back to Cousins last year. He was the first Sacramento King to appear in an All-Star game, which is hard to believe in over a decade. That is a long stretch, a long drought.
I'll tell you what, no question he's been doing a lot of heavy lifting here early in his career. But I tell you what, you surround him with some sick talent, and I can see rings in this young man's future.
Three-pointer. And Oladipo pulls it down.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up and two shots coming up. Well, it was a slow start to his rookie year for Payton, but he came along very strong.
Yeah, it looked really good for the Magic down the stretch. Even recorded his first triple-double. I think there will be more of those in his career.
A platoon swap here for Sacramento.
Hey, guys, for Payton, so many were talking him up as the best point guard of the class early. But it's never easy to adjust to the NBA speed, and it just took him a little bit of time. And, guys, I think the next big step for Elfrid Payton is going to be getting his shot right. I mean, he has the tools to be an impact guard, but it's hard to create when you can't keep teams honest from deep.
Now here's Payton. 8 points for him. Six to shoot. Another shot. That's tipped. Out of bounds as Orlando keeps possession. Here's Oladipo. 6 points for him. Tries again. Gordon kicks to Oladipo. 18 feet out.
It just hasn't been a very good day for him, guys. They need him to start burying some of those.
And so he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact, and he'll shoot two.
And one thing about Ben McLemore, he can be an absolute lights-out shooter. Last season was a big improvement over his rookie campaign. Up in field goal, three-point, and free throw accuracy. Really just scratching the surface in terms of his potential.
Now here's Payton. Vucevic dishes to Payton. That's good. Payton's got 4 points in the quarter.
And that's almost automatic anytime he can get the ball in that position.
Collison, the pass to Koufos. The drive by Collison. Here's AC. And there's a nice one-handed slam.
Maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that.
And we know he's capable of those memorable dunks.
Yeah, and when he's got a lead like that, why not take a few chances? A lot more engaging and entertaining than just doing the old ho-hum one-hander.
A wide open look here for Oladipo. And he's good on the three ball.
And he came off that screen, and the D just didn't get over the top of it.
Yep, weren't there in time enough to challenge Greg, and when that's the case, you can mark those up for him.
Now here's McLemore. 6 points for him. Just 4 to shoot. And that is good. And the Kings lead by 4. Payton outside. Pick by Vucevic. Shot off the pick. Lands soft on the front of the rim and drops. And that's now 11 points for Victor Oladipo.
Great job of utilizing that screen and finding space to knock down the jumper. Good basketball.
Orlando's gone 2 for 5 from three-point land since the end of the first. Payton kicks to Fournier. to the wing right side. Shot off the screen. Kept alive Orlando. It's stolen by Curry.
And with the time left, they still can go 2 for 1.
Boy, they got to do it fast. They must hurry from here.
Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. Kicks to Oladipo. A 3-ball. Rufus grabs the miss. Kings leading now by 4.
Another foul would give him 3 before the half. Something to keep an eye on, guys.
Free throw good, Darren Collison. And both free throws good for Darren Collison. Guys, some great passing from him.
Yeah, it makes it tough for the defense to chase that ball around when it moves that crisply all over the court.
Yeah, everybody's touching it, and you're starting to see the assists pile up because the rhythm is on display offensively.
That will count. No good.